Um, Thank you all for joining. I know some of you have been here for a minute. It takes me a while to get set up. Um, for those of you that don't know, I'm on crutches, so I move a little slow currently, but I am still able to sew with my left foot. So that is a plus. And hopefully this is my last round and my foot will be healed after this. Today we are going to sew up this cute little bag that just came out from Zorelle Fabrics. This is their first pattern. And I saw this at that sewing expo I went to. A couple people had it there and I thought that is adorable. You can fully fit a phone down in here and a little wallet down in here. It is just, hi guys, there's Melanie, there's Lily. This is their pattern. All right, yay. It is just adorable. I love it, and it is a fast little make. There's not a lot of pieces. If you use all canvas, you don't have to interface, which I think an all canvas bag for this probably feels the best and makes the best bag. I really like how it came out with the canvas. So I would highly suggest that. And it's just, I can sit down and finish it from beginning to end in a matter of like an hour or less, which is a total plus for me. Thank you all for joining. Hello. All right. Yeah. Hot out there, isn't it? It's actually kind of cool here today in Colorado. And I'm going to the heat. I'm going to be going to visit my sister where it's really hot. So not very smart. Okay. So my canvas that I used for this one, this is from Wonderground Fabrics. I really like the canvas that they've been carrying, not the waterproof, but the water resistant. It's a little bit lighter weight. And I really like that. That's this black one, I think, Wonderground. And then this inside is Fabric Therapy. Absolutely love it. I made my zip and fold or fold and zip backpack out of that. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I mean, super simple, right? Okay. Yay, we got a good group going. Can I show the inside once more, please? Yes. I mean, it's just adorable. You got a nice space there and a nice space here. It's super cute. I feel like I just did that ice cream cone, that ice cream scoop pattern. That and this, I feel like, are awesome little birthday presents, little things that you can whip up quickly. In my opinion, I think they're adorable. Yay. Oh, there's Melanie. Okay. Yay. It was a different Melanie I was seeing. All right. So the people who created this pattern, Lily and Melanie, are on this chat so they can answer some questions if you have any questions. The link to purchase the pattern from their website should be down in the description. Again, it's Zorelle. And if my friend Brittany gets on here, she's great at linking things as well. So, all right, let's get set and let's start making this adorable little fanny pack. There's Brittany. See? Yay. Hi, Brittany. Brittany, can you link the pattern in the comments for people? I'd really appreciate that. Okay, give me a second. Let's get situated here. I'm going to put you down so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, there's my drink. Sorry. All right, so my pieces that I have cut out, again, I am going to be using all canvas. I'm going to scoot this out just a little bit. Right there. I'm going to be using all canvas as well. This is some adorable stitch stuff that Nancy from Fabric Therapy sent me. I had a custom order and I had some left over and I thought this would make an adorable little bow pack. And then some lighter canvas as well for my inside. This is my middle bow piece that's going to go on the outside. And here are my connectors. I have one cut of zipper tape, a pull, 2 D-rings, and then you can totally use 1-inch webbing for this bag. I was all out of 1-inch webbing, so I did just use black canvas, and I really like using canvas as my straps. It works out so nicely. So I already made my waist strap for this bag. I figured I would just get that out of the way. before I started this. So there's my waist strap. It's just like a normal strap, nothing fancy that we haven't done for that. All right, so let's start making this. I will try and read comments as I go the best I can. If I miss a question, come back at me and ask again. All right, so I have my D-ring connectors. I'm just going to sew up real quick and get those prepped. And then we'll move on. So I'm just folding my raw edges into the middle. And then I'm gonna do this just a tiny bit differently than she has in the pattern, but it's not a big change. All right. Thank you, Brittany. You're awesome. Can you link, Brittany, can you link Fabric Therapy on here as well, since I'm using a lot of her materials? That would be awesome. Okay, and then I'm going to just take my D-ring and put it together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and sew it across and back down just to kind of keep this in place, and so it's not going to move much instead of just sewing it down here. This part's totally up to you. It's just personal preference, but that is what I will be doing. All right, now I'm moving you in. Just kidding. Let me know how the view is. All right, here we go. Oh, my foot's up. Get that down. All right, here we go. My kids are having a play date at a friend's house. I figured this is the perfect time to get on and do a video while they are away. Yay. All right. Frankie, my ice cream cone bags are selling like hotcakes. I'm so glad, Frankie. It's such a cute little pattern. I love the idea and creativity of it. Just like this bow bag, I feel like it's different and unique, and I absolutely love it. All right, so if you can see that, I just sewed up and around. Then that just keeps your D-ring from flopping around when it's on your bag, down in your connector, and kind of holds it in place a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. So there are my two D-rings done. I can set those aside. I'm going to get out, this is my middle part of the bow. And this fabric is so hard to tell if there's a wrong or a right side. I think that's the right side. We're gonna do it this way. All right, you're gonna fold it in half lengthwise here. And we're gonna sew down just at a 1/8 inch seam allowance. And then we have to turn this through. So you wanna make sure that whatever material you use for this middle piece, that it is not too stiff and too hard to turn it right side out. What fabric bases am I using? This is just canvas. It's just a water resistant canvas that I'm using, and I'm not interfacing any of it. I did have the thought on this too. If this was too hard for you to turn right side out, you could, and you have a non-fraying material, you could probably just sew it just like this and put it on your bag, because it's going to be like this on your bag, and this inside part won't be seen. So it won't be the end of the world if you have a raw seam on it. That's another little thought I had. So, all right, so I'm gonna turn this out. It'll take me a minute. What do I do? I don't know what you asked. Oh, a little blurry. Brittany, doesn't she just need to change the settings on her video a little bit if it's blurry? There's some kind of setting you can change. With the D-ring. What was the black piece of material? Oh, I was just protecting my my D-ring and my material underneath my walking foot. This is just a scrap piece of vinyl that I put under my foot. There you go. Thank you, Brittany. All right, so now I've got that turned right side out. I'm just gonna take it over here to my iron, and I'm just going to give it a nice little press real quick. Don't mind my stuff. It's kind of messy right now, guys, because I'm not very mobile. So cleaning up isn't as easy for me currently. All right, so I just need to center, you know, the seam on the back here. That looks about centered. All right, and then I'm just gonna give that a little press. Beautiful. Okay, so that is my middle piece. Let's bring you back over here. All right. So I can move on. Let's see. Kasaya, is it Soulful Therapy? No, it's just Fabric Therapy. If you can't find it, I will definitely be linking the shops where I got everything down below in the description when I'm done. I just didn't have time beforehand. Okay, here we go. So make sure you know which is your top and bottom because they look a little bit similar, but they are different. And I've already given my center a clip here, so I know mine's directional print, so it's kind of easier for me that way. Okay, so I want to go and take my strip, and I'm gonna baste it real quick. You don't have to baste it. I'm just gonna baste it right here. I'm gonna center it up. It's hard to get my centers here because I don't know if I ironed it completely in the center. So I am gonna go like this and give it a little clip. There we go. So it's my seam side down, okay? Line that up at the top, and I'm just gonna baste mine so it doesn't move on me. I have only made one of these, so bear with me. I'll have to read instructions as I go. There we go. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, that's the name. All right, now you want to take your zipper, which I'm not going to put my pole on yet until afterwards because after we get this all sewn, it's a little bit easier. So if you need to do that little mark on the back to make sure you get your pole on correctly, go ahead and do that. I like to make a mark evenly across the back, and then it's easier to get your pole on afterwards. So I just make a little mark here, just like that. And then I can make sure I line that up when I put my pole on at the end, and it's a little bit easier to do. Okay, so here we go. So your zipper is gonna go right side down. I'm gonna match my centers up here. You want overhang on here so you can put your zipper pull on. So make sure you have that overhang with your zipper. And I'm just going to be clipping this on. I'm gonna baste it first. And then I will add my lining. Hi, Susan. Hi, sister. All right, so I'm gonna baste this on first. Here we go. I am gonna go visit my sister for a couple weeks, so I will be MIA on the video part of my channel for a little while. Just FYI. I'll have one video uploaded and ready to go, but that's it. I'm just going along with this curve as I go. I didn't clip it, but it's easy enough to follow. All right. All right, so now I want to take Make sure you know on your canvas which side is the top. I marked mine with a little T. I don't know if you can see that. All right. And we're gonna put that right side down. No, right side down. That was my wrong side. See, I have a hard time with this. It looks like the same. All right. Line it up. Centers. Make sure that's pretty centered. Yeah, that looks good. All right, now we're gonna sew at that full seam allowance onto that zipper. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Terry. The foot is, I'm just still on crutches and trying to get it to heal. So still hobbling around. It'll be a while. All right, so now you want to turn those right sides out. And now I'm going to top stitch along this. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yes, okay. Here we go. Hello, Jennifer. And you're going to be top stitching this little centerpiece down like this and over it. There we go. First half. Now, before you move on, we have to take this centerpiece and we're gonna pull it up here and we are going to baste it to the other side of our zipper. Susan. Yeah, are you telling on me, Susan? Shh, don't tell anybody. It is super hard for me to be still. She is right. I do not like to sit around. I'm trying to be good. That's hard. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna baste that to the other side of my zipper real quick. Okay. Just like that. And now we're gonna be adding the other pieces onto this, okay? So you want your other exterior piece on top here. And I'm going to baste that first. Do I have my center? Yeah, there it is. Right there. That's my iron beeping at me. Yeah, having crutches in the summertime is not a fun thing at all. It's kind of super frustrating. All right, here we go. I'm just basting this one on first. Whew, my left foot sometimes presses too hard. All right, here we go. And then you're gonna flip it over and we're gonna sew on our lining piece to the other side. Okay. Along here. Here we go. All right, so we are gonna have to take this zipper apart to top stitch because we have that middle piece, you know, this piece right here. So that's why I didn't put on my zipper pull yet. I'm just going to pull this apart. And then we can have it completely apart to be able to top stitch it. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna turn it so you can see. So this is what I have. That middle piece is in the middle. And now I want to top stitch this side of it. But I want it to be this way down the panel, okay? I'm gonna take my pieces here and I'm gonna top stitch now. And then I will be putting on my zipper pull. So that's why I didn't do it before. It's just a little bit easier. Okay, here we go. Kathy, I'm listening to the doctor. I really am staying off of my foot for the most part. I am being good. I can still sit down and sew though. There's no pressure on my foot when I sew. It's another reason I'm heading to my sister's house, because I feel like I'll be able to relax more and not feel like I have to get up and do things if I'm at her house. So I think it's good that I leave and go stay with her for the rest of the time I'm on crutches. All right. Here we go. All right. So it's all top stitched now, right? You got it all top stitched, and I'm going to put on my zipper. Here we go. Oh, Brittany, can you link the ice cream cone pattern? It's K dot Azcona, A-Z-C-O-N-A designs. It's also just on my last video as well. All right, come on. There we go. I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna go through it once to connect it all, and then I'm gonna do it again so both ends stay closed for me. I like to have both ends closed off when I sew things together. So I'm gonna do it twice. All right, just like that, guys. Super cute. My zipper is on, and I'm going to put on my D-rings next, and I want that this way, yes. Thank you, Brittany. You're like the best. Isn't Brittany amazing? Okay. I'll elevate my foot at my sister's house. All right, so I'm just marking my D-ring placement, and I'm gonna baste my D-rings on real quick. Okay. Here we go. And make sure that you move that lining out of the way to do that. All right. Everybody needs a Brittany and a Leslie for sure. I have the best admins ever. All right, so I am going to I'm letting it hang off just a little bit there, and I am going to baste these D-rings on. Again, my foot's a little too heavy there. All right. Brittany and Leslie will make your life easier for sure. Love it. Okay, baste this one on here. Okay, so my D-rings are basted onto my exterior piece, and now we need to make a couple of pleats, okay? So, but you're gonna do it with both layers. So my layers are together, my lining and my exterior are together on each side. All right, and we are going to do some markings, and I think, yeah, on this side. Here we go. So your first marking is 2 inches down from this center strip, okay? And then I try and just make my marking in the middle of that 2 inches here on my exterior material. Okay, make sure you can see it. And then you want to do another one 4.5 inches down from that center strip piece, okay? So right here and right here. And this is gonna help with the shape of your bag. I can't really see that very well. Shoot, just a minute. Doesn't matter if you use an actual pen because this is going to be covered up. So I'm using, can I see that better? Yeah. And then repeat on the other side. So my 2 inches here, right here, and then 4.5 here. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it at my markings that I just made, and I'm gonna give it a pinch. I'm pinching it right there at that markings. Make sure you got both layers evenly. And I'm just gonna sew a 1/8 inch seam allowance across that little marking I made. So it's about 1/2 inch, maybe a little bit more. And it's just giving you a tiny little pleat basically in your material so it makes that bow shape, okay? And you want to do it at both those markings on each side. And I am going through, see how I just made a tiny little pleat there? And I am going through both sides, okay? So I'm going to do this other one down here, fold it over. I think the way that Zorelle came up with this shape is just really cool. I'm super impressed. I don't know if my brain works this way, so yay. Mary, this is where you got confused. Yeah, you're just doing little pleats so your bow has that shape. It just, you see how I did the 2 little pleats there? The back side looks better, okay? It's just gonna help it bunch up right there in the middle like it needs to. All right, so go ahead and do your other side here. Yeah, super creative. I absolutely love it. I like different things. I'm all about finding these different patterns recently. I really like it. All right, this second mark's kind of hard for me to see, but it's right here. All right. Those are my pleats. So your bag should have kind of like, turn it over. Like that. You see how that works? Okay. Am I using vinyl or canvas? That's okay, Jennifer. It's all canvas. Okay, I'm using all canvas. All right, so we are gonna sew. This is so fast, guys. We are gonna sew it all up already. So I'm going to make sure and open my zipper a little bit here in the middle because we need to be able to turn it when we're done, okay? And I'm going to put my right sides and my linings together. Now there is that pleat there now, so it's going to be, you know, a weird shape. So what I'm going to do first is my zipper. Now I'm not sure on this zipper what way to lay it. What I did on my first one was I pinched it like this and lined it up because I think if you pinch it like this, let me see. Oh, maybe let's try pinching it like this. We're gonna pinch it inwards. Let's try that. I'm pinching it in towards my lining. Melanie or Lily, if you're on here, which way is the best way to pinch the zipper on this part? All right, and now I'm just lining up my exteriors together and clipping them right sides together. And I'm gonna be sewing this whole thing up, okay? We are gonna be leaving an opening in the lining of it, and we'll be pulling the bag through that and then closing up the lining. I'm sure you could do this with vinyl as well. You definitely don't need to interface it either. If you do all vinyl, absolutely love that. All right. I'm gonna line up this other side now. And let me remind myself which way I pinched it in. Okay. Into my lining. It's a little bit crazy when you're doing this part just because the pleats hold the middle together, right? So I do one side and then I go to my other side and then I'll do the bottoms. Need more clips here. All right. You know, you could always sew this exterior first and then clip your lining and sew your lining if you didn't want to clip it all at once. You could totally do that. All right, so see how I'm clipping this all together, and now I'm gonna take this side and do the same thing. Just kind of squish that middle in there, and you're good to go. Ah, flying clips. How long have we been on here? 30 minutes? See you guys, 30 minutes and I'm almost done. How awesome is that? It's my kind of pattern. I love it. Okay. And then you're gonna clip up the bottom, but just remember you're going to be leaving a hole in the bottom. All right. All right. Look at that. Look at that bow. All right, so now I'm going to be closing it all up. Can you make it with cotton fabric? Yeah, you can totally make this with cotton fabric. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can make it with any type of material. I just did all canvas. All right, so I'm gonna start down here and I'm gonna come in and then come across. I like to leave When you do it at that 90-degree angle in your lining that you have to turn the bag through, it just helps in the end a little bit with the closure of it all. So something to think about. Okay, and then I'm going to come up. I'm gonna have to help my foot over this zipper here. Yep, right there. Another thing I love about this pattern, it's very forgiving. You don't have to be perfect at it for it to look cute. So another plus for this pattern. Frankie, am I going to be at the Sewing Expo in Florida? Yes, I am. I am going to be there. I'm going to have a booth and I'm going to teach a class. My sister's going to be there. Brittany's going to be there. Leslie's going to be there. It's going to be a party. Alright. Awesome, Frankie. It'll be fun to meet you. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. And again, I'm just going to come off of my lining at that. I'm turning it at that 90-degree angle. Alright. Left a hole in the bottom. Mary, where can I sign up for the class? I would suggest going and joining their So Magical Facebook group. I bet Brittany can link that. And then they give you all the updates for when the class is open and all that good stuff happens. Jaded, am I going to vlog it again? Absolutely. Yes, I am. I will walk around through all the vendors and talk to people. It'll be super fun. And I'm going to have microphones this time so you guys can hear. All right, I'm just trimming off these extra zippers that I forgot to trim off. All right, here we go. Let's turn this through. I'll move you out just a little bit for that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna open my zipper even more here. Look how fun and easy that is. Isn't that awesome? All right. We're gonna get all of our edges poked out here and looking cute. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to trim this. I'm just going to trim my corners up here a little bit. On this side and on this side. That'll just help with the end shape. Right, Brittany? Super fun and quick. All right, so all I have to do now is sew up my lining. And we are done. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like real quick before I do that though. Get my zipper pulled out here. Oh yeah, that laid better when I pinched it in towards, I like that better. Yep. Okay, oh my gosh, such a cute little pattern. I love it so much. Look at that. God, adorable. So adorable. Okay, I'm just gonna close up my lining real quick. Yeah, easiest birthing ever, seriously. Amazing. Like I'm saying, this is my type of sew. I absolutely love it. Okay. It's a nice change from, you know, intricate, lots of piece bags. It's nice to do something a little bit more simple and quick. So because I sewed that at that 90-degree angle, it's a little bit easier to close up at the end here. It kind of naturally folds down for me right where I need it to, which is a bonus. Here we go. You love the sound of the crinkling canvas. Not funny, the sounds that we like. I do too. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna sew this lining shut and we're done. See? How awesome is that? Go support Zorelle in their first pattern. Grab this cute little thing and make a bunch up for all the cute little people in your life. Everybody deserves a Bow Fanny, I think, right? All right, here we go. Yeah, some cute webbing would be awesome with this. I just was all out of my 1-inch webbing, unfortunately. Okay, guys, that's it. Did I put it on for you guys to see? I'll put it on real quick. Give me a second. I'll hobble up here. Here's my strap. All right. Okay. Get you up here. Hey guys. Here we go. Look at this. Ta-da! How adorable is that? Oh my goodness. There it is. There is my Bow Fanny pack. Oh, absolutely love it. I'm going to be listing this one and this other cute one that I did. I'm going to be listing these on my website for sale if you guys are interested. These ones will be up there. So, but go buy the pattern and make some of these adorable little bags. They are super fun and quick. You could probably sit and Lillian shouts at me in Florida. All right, girl. All right, yay. Thanks so much for watching. You could totally, oh yeah. As a crossbody? Absolutely. Look at that. You can totally do that as a crossbody too. It is just so cute. Ah, I love it. Lily and Melanie, love your pattern so much. It is just adorable. Good job. Frankie. I don't know. We'll see how nice she feels. All right. Is it too big for little girls? Absolutely not. No. I think it's perfect for little girls. It'll carry all their cute little stuff. Charlotte really wants me to make her one of these. I need to do that. Okay, I'll go put my foot up. Okay, Mary. I'm gonna go sit out on my porch and enjoy the day and put my foot up. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Yay! I will see you guys soon. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Go support an awesome designer and purchase this pattern and make up some cute bows. I have a Facebook group. If you're not a part, go join. Post all your makes. I love seeing what you guys create with all of these videos. It makes me so happy. All right, okay, we'll see you guys later. Have a good day.